Welcome back to another episode of DAS, Death After Sports, on Sports Fans Only with your boy, Sean Mack. And today I'm going to take a journey down memory lane to the slam heard around the world. That's Andre the Giant and Hulk Hogan. Imagine I'm a little kid, I'm sitting in front of the TV. I still believe that this is real entertainment, not just entertainment. And Hulk Hogan, an unknown guy that I didn't know him at the time. I only knew of Junkyard Dog, your Ted DiBiase's, and your and Andre the Giant. Only knew of these guys. And they had this guy, Hulk Hogan, with the blonde hair. I didn't know what was going on. And he picks up Andre the Giant and he slams him. It hurt my heart. It really did. I did not like Hulk Hogan after that. But it was called the Slam Heard Around the World. And it meant a lot to wrestling and wrestling fans. If you know, you just know. So we're going to take a deeper dive into that event. So remember, if you like today's content, make sure you subscribe to the channel and like the video. So let's go. After Hulk Hogan accepted Andre's challenge on a later edition of Piper's Pit, the two were part of a 20-man over-the-top battle royale on the 14th of March edition of Saturday Night Main Event 5 at Joe Louis Arena in Detroit. Although the battle royale was won by Hercules, Andre claimed to have gained a psychological advantage over Hogan when he threw the WWF World Heavyweight Champion over the top rope. The match, which was actually taped on February 21st of 1987, aired only 2 weeks before WrestleMania 3 to make it seem like Hogan had met his match in Andre the Giant. At WrestleMania 3, Andre the Giant was billed at 520 pounds, and the stress of such immense weight on his bones and joints resulted in constant pain. After recent back surgery, he was also wearing a brace underneath his wrestling singlet. In front of a record crowd, Hogan won the match after body slamming Andre, later dubbed the body slam heard around the world, followed by Hogan's running leg drop finisher. Years later, Hogan claimed that Andre was so heavy, it felt more like 700 pounds he was lifting, and while lifting Andre the Giant, he tore his back, he tore his bicep, and tore his delt in 3 places. Here are some quotes from Hulk Hogan about that historical night. He said, quote, "When I tried to pick him up in the beginning, he sat down on me, making me fall backwards with him, so I kinda forgot about it. Then halfway through the match, under his voice he goes, 'Slam.' I go, 'What?' He yells at me again, 'Slam.' And he came towards me, and I got underneath him," end quote. Here's another quote from Hogan. "I didn't get him way up here, but when I got him here, I didn't think I could turn him. I just said to hell with it. And when I turned him, it's like, I tore my back, I tore my bicep, I tore my delt in 3 places, but I turned him over. He didn't have to do that. He didn't have to do it for me. He did it for the wrestling business, to basically give me enough gas in the tank to help me carry on through my career. So he did something that was very unselfish. He taught me a lot about the business that night, passing the torch," end quote. Finished the immortal one. Another myth about this match is that no one, not even WWF owner Vince McMahon, knew until the day of the event whether Andre would lose the match. But in reality, he agreed to lose the match sometime before, mostly for health reasons. Contrary to popular belief, it was not the first time Hogan had successfully body slammed Andre the Giant in a WWF match. A then heel Hogan had slammed a then face Andre following their match at Showdown at Shea on August 9th of 1980. Though Andre was somewhat lighter, around 470 pounds, and more athletic at the time, Hogan also slammed him in a match in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, a month later. This took place in the territorial days of American wrestling, 3 years before the WWF began national expansion, so many of those who watched WrestleMania 3 had never seen Andre slammed. Andre had also previously allowed Harley Race, Al Connect, and Stan Hansen, among others, to slam him. By the time of WrestleMania 3, the WWF had went national, giving more meaning to the Andre the Giant versus Hogan match that took place then. The feud between Andre the Giant and Hogan simmered during the summer of 1987 as Andre the Giant's health declined. As we all know, on the morning of January 28, 1993, Andre the Giant died of congestive heart failure and an apparent heart attack in his sleep. He was in Paris at the time to attend his father's funeral. While there, he decided to extend his stay there to be with his mother on her birthday. In closing, remember, if you like today's content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. It helps. I'm a small channel and we're growing. Couldn't do it without y'all. I just wanted to say, these guys were bigger than life to me when I was a kid. Like growing up, it was all about Junkyard Dog, the Vine Erics, Ted DiBiase, Kamala, and the list goes on and on. But these guys, at that time in my life, now that I'm older, like I say, I'm not old, but I'm not young. I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm middle-aged. And growing up watching these guys meant so much to me. Sitting down on the couch with my mother and my father and my brother. This is before games. Well, Nintendo was out, Atari was out, but before social media and a million channels on TV and everything that could distract you. It was all about those nights when we would sit down and watch these guys play as heels and play as bad guys and good guys, and the storylines were just off the hook. It meant so much to a young Shawn Mack. But I just wanted to say rest in peace to Andre the Giant. He was bigger than life. Like imagine a little kid looking at Andre the Giant. When I was young, me and my older cousin took me and my cousin and my big brother. He took us to a spot in New Orleans. I think it was Municipal Auditorium. And we got to see Junkyard Dog. We got to see Kamala. We got to see all these guys out there doing what they do. I have to say, for much as flack as Vince McMahon get, the CTE that's in wrestling, I did a story on that with Benoit, with Benoit, and he gets a lot of flack. But one thing he did do, and one thing he's still doing, he know how to put on the show. And back then, it was the beginning of the show. It was just culminating into what it's become now. It was the beginning of it. He did his thing. Vince McMahon did his thing, and I want to give him props as well. But I definitely want to say rest in peace to Andre the Giant. You meant so much to us, bro. Like, I don't even think you understood how much your character meant to us as kids and to young adults and adults at that time. So I just wanted to say rest in peace, bro. You meant a lot to us. You did your job. Rest in peace. We will always love you. On that note, I've been Shawn Mack, and this is Death After Sports. Andre the Giant. Peace.